So, hi guys, welcome again to another video, and for this video, I'll be summarizing again the chapter 2, which is configure a network operating system. So, let's start. So, operating system. So, we have three different types of operating system. So, we have the shell, the kernel, and the hardware. So first, I'll be discussing to you the operating system. So the operating system is the most general sense, and it is a software that allows user to run other applications on a computing device, and it is possible for a software application to interface directly with hardware. The vast majority of applications are written for an OS, and which allows them to take advantage of common libraries and not worry about the specific hardware details. So the operating system manages computer hardware's resources, including the input devices such as keyboard and mouse, the output devices such as display monitors, printers, and scanner, the network devices such as modem, router, and a network connection. So, and for the last one, we have storage devices such as internal and external network or drives. Excuse me. So for the next one, we have to explain the shell. So it is a computer program which works as an interface to access the services provided by the operating system. So interface between the kernel and user. So it has different types: the born shell, the C shell, the corn shell, born again shell, and etc. So for the next one, we have the kernel, and it is a computer program which acts as a core of the computer's operating system and has control everything in the system. So it's a core of a system that controls all the tasks of the system, and it does not have types. And for the next one, we have the hardware, and it is a physical part of computer, including underlying electronics. So for the next one, we have the command line or the CLI. It uses keyboard to run CLI based network programs, and it uses a keyboard to enter text and text-based commands, and it views output on the monitor. And same as the graphical user interface, but it uses a mouse to make selection and run programs. So enter text and text-based command and view output on a monitor. So for the next one, we have the console or the access method. So And now we have the access method, and for the first one we have the console, and console is a physical management port that provides out-of-base access to the Cisco device. The out-of-band access refers to a access via a dedicated management channel that is used for device maintenance purposes only. So, the advantage of using a console port is that the device is accessible even there is no networking services have been configured, such as when performing an initial configuration of a networking device. When performing an initial configuration, a computer running terminal emulation software is connected to the console port of the devices using the special cable. Configuration command for setting up switch or router can be entered on the connected computer. So for the next one, we have the SSH or the secure shell, and is a method remotely establishing a secure CLI connection through a virtual interface over a network. So unlike a console connection, the SSH connection requires active networking services on the devices, including a active interface configured with an address. So it is a recommended method for remote management because it provides a secure connection, and it also provides the encrypted password authentication and transport session data, and it keeps the user ID, password, and the details of a management session private. Most of the versions of Cisco IOS include a SSH server and SSH client that can be used to establish SSH session with the other devices. So now we have the telnet. So the telnet is a insecure method of remotely establishing CLI session through a virtual interface over a network. Unlike the SSH, telnet does not provide a securely encrypted connection. User authentication, password, and commands are sent over the network in plain text. So the best practice to indicate the use of SSH instead of telnet for remote management CLI connection. The Cisco IOS include a telnet server, and a telnet client can be used to establish telnet session with the other device. So let's proceed to the next one, and we have the primary command mode. So first we have the user X mode. So this mode has limited capabilities but useful for basic operations. So the user X mode is identified by the CLI prompt that ends with the like this, the symbol of this one. And That mode allows access only to a limited number of basic monitoring commands. It is often referred to a view-only mode. So for the next one, we have the privilege X mode. And to execute configuration command, a network administrator must access privilege X mode, and the higher configuration mode, such as global configuration mode, can only be reached from the privilege X mode, and it can be identified with the hashtag symbol or number sign symbol. So that mode allows access to all commands and features. So the user can use any monitoring commands and execute configuration management command. So that's all. So thank you for watching. See you again on the next video.